welcome to the now. At the moment, what I've been doing recently is working at the Boeing Park Cafe, which is a paid job, which I'll talk more about now. So I started that when I was at Telford College, and they looked at two cafes, at the Orbit Cafe in Wellington and the Boeing Park Cafe. I went to the Orbit, and it sounded like they couldn't find someone to do 6 hours on 2 days being front of house. So instead, I went to the Boeing Park Cafe, and I through college, it sounded like they were gunning for me to go there for the paid job. So I did the work experience at the Boeing Park during that time. That was starting November last year, all the way up to before the Easter holidays. And then one of the managers at the Boeing Park said, "Okay, well, we're going to have this interview with you and your job coach." And they offered me the job, and I got it. And I felt really happy. Then I said about what it would mean for my dream to come true. And yes, working in the Boeing Park really helps. And the team there are really kind and friendly. They cater for everyone. Just such an amazing team to work with. And the other things I've been doing as well is at Newport there's a cafe that I've been working in. It's called the Hub Community Cafe. I'm not going to say much about it, but some of my friends work there, and it's a team of volunteers that doesn't get paid, and we enjoy the enthusiasm of the community of Newport. Also recently, it was this week, I went for a interview for this company. Well, it's a building up in Telford. If you know where TGI Fridays are, Pizza Express and Zizzi's, well, it's near there. That there's a building called CVS, and I had an interview with them. And right at the end, they told me, "Congratulations, you got the job." So I've got a job coming up soon. I'm helping one of the people the organisers send IAS the South Up for Send, and they're doing a event on the 21st. So I'm doing the organising part, which I'm helping out on, and taking part of the activity. Because of course I'm part of the Send IAS South Up for Send thing, which is fun, and we hopefully might want to get more young people to come and join as well. So if you want more info on that, it would be good to have some emails. But that's that. Also in the now, to this day, from the previous videos I've done about my fear, the past, the future, this video is about the now. And as you all noticed from the beginning, when I didn't say letter to my now, that's because I've got something planned for that. Something planned for the beginning of what I said, which was welcome to the now. And as you would have saw on the motivational wisdom podcast episodes, it's near the end to when I speak about elements, zodiac signs, what they mean, when I was having a reading with it. I've always been looking up at the skies, seeing what's been going on. I one time I think it's been two now. Two meteor showers, but two different ones. There's a meteor shower coming up soon on the 17th. The Leonid meteor shower. Can't wait to see that. But there's another one along the lines, and that's going to bring 34 meteors per hour. And living in the now, under our universe, I find it so fascinating just looking up, seeing at the stars and the moon, and what, like, the question of if there's aliens out there. Like, there might be copies of us, but we don't know that. Also, as you would have saw, there's been a lot of music coming out recently. Well, of course, the most recent one, up to now, is Mysterious Light, which is a teaser for what's to come in a month's time in 2023. So keep your eyes peeled on your YouTube for that. Also, living in the now, that some of these motivational and inspirational videos, that some of those are the symbolism and represents the mental health part of being a life coach. As of course, I got a playlist about me being the life coach and helping you change for the future, and living in the now from doing that just helps me improve and learn what this self-discovery journey I've been doing. Like last night on Instagram, did I think it's Zach to the G, I think, is the Instagram account name. He did a Instagram live, and he's big on love and light, which you guys know I do a lot of, and I was helping him by just reeling off different quotes just by me, and he was loving it. So some of the videos that you see on Instagram of mine, that just comes from the element of why I exist, and what mental health is here to do it in terms of supporting us, making us grow and learn. And I've always wanted to be a life coach one day. It would be good, but I've had a few people telling me that you would be great at that. So that's good. That's really good for them now. I one time helped someone on the Instagram DMs of going from confused state to using the mood cards I was reading yesterday on the confusion card, and I was helping them. This person who, I was helping this person to not to feel confused. So if any of you are feeling emotional, sad, depressed, anxious, well, I've got the right cards for you if you're feeling those things. If it's things building up inside you from head to toe, well, if it's mentally, I know I can help you on that. But if it's physical, I would say don't come to me for physical health. So the best place or person to go to, if you're all the way in America, like Los Angeles, there's a treatment center called Cast Centers, which I tagged in my YouTube on one of the videos, and they are a treatment center that can help people that have anxiety, depression, or the mental health stuff. That's a good place to go. I know a few guys like Dr. Phil with that long-running TV show that helps people. I know Coach Mike Bayer that helps. He's made 2 books called, one of them is called Best Self, Be You, Only Better, And the second book they've made is One Decision. And I read both, and I recommend to grab them both. Wherever you're wherever you live and there's bookstores near you, make sure to get a copy of them, because that will help you to live in the now and go beyond the now to the future of what might to come. Because it's life-changing material, that is. Also in the now, I'm a fan of WWE, so I watch Monday Night Raw on Tuesday morning, and on a Saturday morning I watch the SmackDown, Friday Night SmackDown, because when it's live, that I'm always asleep because of the time difference between the states of America to England. Also in the now, I do tag rugby on a Tuesday, which is really fun. I play that with some of my friends, and also on a Thursday with one friend, I go play tennis. Both sports is what I love, and the reason I love tag rugby specifically is because I'm still am. Now, because I've got a few did you like sportwear stuff, like if you know the All Blacks, the international team of New Zealand, and the local team of Waikato Hamilton, the team called the Chiefs. I support both of them, but even though I do support Crusaders, Hurricanes, and the Highlanders as well, because rugby is what I'm big into. And then I'm not going to go into family detail, but I also follow Wolverhampton Wanderers in the Premier League football side of the world. I won't name my friends, but I do support Newcastle and Liverpool. Well, there is a point I did support Norwich, but they're not in the Premier League now, so I don't support them. I don't support them now. But the place where I went born. Well, I'm not going to say what I was going to say there, but Nottingham Forest, a place where my life started. They are now in the Premier League, and I support them too. And I just couldn't believe Forest beat Tottenham last night in the EFL Cup. Like, I thought, oh god, this is going to be a tough match. Tottenham's going to win. But I thought, oh my god, no. Yes, they did. Forest beat Tottenham. God, no. But then they were so good having Wolverhampton beat Leeds as well. That's so good. So they will be going to Wolves and Forest are going forward in the EFL. Lately, there's been the qualification rounds to the FA Cup, which is coming to. Well, at the moment, they've already started on the round one fixtures. They're now adding to that because of the draws. And then the next two rounds, the Premier League says will join next year. So it's going to be interesting who's going to win that. Also, Star Wars. That we are. If you're a fan of Star Wars, then have you guys enjoyed the most recent series of the Obi-Wan Kenobi film? And for all you Star Wars fans that love to watch the films in order, here is the official order what is meant to be in. Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones. Yeah, so this is the official order of how it's meant to be. Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, The Clone Wars, Revenge of the Sith, Solo, The this solo the story. Oh no, let me start again. It's Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, the Star Wars, the Clone Wars, Revenge of the Sith, Solo, a solo story, Obi-Wan Kenobi series, Rogue One, A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, and Rise of Skywalker. That is the official order of the Star Wars. If you don't believe me, then we are all entitled to our own opinions. I'm not going to change, force, or control you. So that's, if you have a different order of way to there, then that's up to you, of how you want to watch it. In terms of looking at the sky and the stars, the moon and planets, well, I just have a thing that the reason why I called this my channel on here called Magical Kingdom is because I like to put a positive twist to everything in daily life, including the now. So you can always look back at any material I've made already and all the other ones to come. Also in the now, as I'm into music quite a lot, I oftenly make my own parties by making up a list of what one day is going to bring. I know it's going to be a lot of stuff. Like say if it's 4 and above, then I get to decide to drum on my electronic drum kit. And sometimes I decide to sing with it or not. Singing is important to me because I always talk about mental health, what songs my range hits, and where the range lies. And so I always like to put meaning into everything. So every song, so for an example, a song that I know off by heart, let me think of a song. Look at the stars. No, sorry. I'm trying to think what song I can try and give an example. Look at the stars, as they shine for you, and everything you do, 'cause they were all yellow. What other song do I know? Can you be my nightingale? Sing to me, I know you're there. Ha, nightingale, sing to me, I know you're there. Those 2 songs, the first one was Yellow by Coldplay, and the second one was Nightingale by Demi Lovato. You can also hear more by yeah, you can hear more as I did do it as I did I'm going to publish a video of me singing Adele's hit song, Hello. And I've got something planned to go with that. But it's something that's going to be life-worthy to listen to. So, don't forget, as it's nearly Christmas time, go out shopping now for gifts for your friends and family. The other thing I do now, that now I'm becoming a man, which I am, I've begun to start shaving. To when I never used to do that when I was in the past, but I do now. I also read a few books. Like, so far with the books I've read is Best Self by Coach Mike Bayer. I've also read One A Decision by Coach Mike. I've also read the 2021 edition of the universe, of the stars, planets, and the meaning behind them, and learning where they are during the month. Other books at the moment I'm reading a horrible histories book, as years ago. I think you can still watch it now. If you know BBC, the children's thing, that I used to watch a thing called Horrible Histories. Really cool. So I'm reading that book at the moment. Then I've got other books like Star Wars, the complete collection. Well, it's actually, I do have a book of that. It was very thick, and I went through the whole entire book, but I've got a blue one next. I've also read Narnia, The Prince and... Oh yeah, it was Narnia, The Prince Caspian one, I think it was. Lion, Witch and the Wardrobe. Yeah, done. But it's not. I've also other books I've read, like learning about learning about years ago when we had kings and queens. That I've read Windsor Castle, and they said to go there. I've read Hampton Court Palace. I've been there. I also had a book of Kensington Palace. We didn't look. We didn't dive deep in there to go and see it, but I would do grab the book of that. And talking about royal houses, like castles, I also went to the one in Wales, Grewit's Castle, where they filmed I'm a Celebrity, because of COVID. That's good. But though, what at the moment now, what's your view on having Matt Hancock and Sean Rouse on I'm a Celebrity, even Boy George? What's your opinion? What's your views and opinions on that? But yeah, I think that's from me for now. And stay tuned for my next letter to come out. And of course, it will be about me. That's a little hint. Bye.